think they're ready for this. You know what time it is? It's about that time of the week to showcase what you got, the talent that we have. It's a whole lot. You can sing, you can dance, you can rap, you can write. It doesn't matter. You know what time it is? Put your hands in the sky and wave them side to side. Every foot alive. It's Talented Thursday with Kimberly Eichelle. Let's go. I don't think they're ready for this. You know what time it is? It's about that time of the week to showcase what you got, the talent that we have. It's a whole lot. You can sing, you can dance, you can rap, you can write. It doesn't matter. You know what time it is? Put your hands in the sky and wave them side to side. Every foot alive. It's Talented Thursday with Kimberly Eichelle. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Y'all know what time it is. Time for Talented Thursdays. Y'all know this is one of my favorite days of the week, and I am so excited to have you all here. So come on in and bring a friend, as we always say. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. I want to say thank you to those who are watching on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and for those of you who are listening on Vegas Praise Radio, thank you for tuning in. Now, I have to say it every week. If you haven't downloaded Vegas Praise as of yet, what are you waiting for? Make sure you download it, okay? Now, let me see. I have some comments that are already rolling in. We have Stellar Entertainment in the house, and I have a group for you all tonight from Stellar Entertainment. So I am excited to share them with you. But before we go there, make sure that you are pressing like, make sure that you are subscribed, make sure that you telling your friends about Thursday nights, because this is where it goes down. I want to keep bringing you talented artists, special people, just like these beautiful people that I met and I'm bringing to you tonight. So you all know that it's Black History Month. So I want to say happy Black History Month. You know, Black people have done so many amazing things for this country, and I am excited. Let me not just say for this country. Let me say throughout the world, okay? The universe. We've done so many great things, so we deserve to be celebrated. So make sure you tell me how you are celebrating this month. We're heading on out, but I know that Kim Bailey from Black Image here in Las Vegas has a beautiful event tomorrow. So make sure that you are following her as well, and that you go and check it out to see some of the people that are being nominated for awards, to taste some of the great foods, and to hear some great entertainment. With that being said, let me tell you all who I have here tonight. You ready? Y'all ready? Tonight, I have a group that cannot be any closer because they blood related, y'all. They come from the same parents, as I was told, okay? So we have NSeason in the house. This group is from California, and they are an acapella gospel group. I'm so excited to hear them. They have performed around California. You may have seen them at some of the churches, Juneteenth events, and out in the community. You know, they are here because they want to make a difference. And so I am so excited for you all to meet them. So keep watching Talented Thursdays. Up next, none other than NSeason. Let's go.
I don't think they're ready for this. You know what time it is? It's about that time of the week to showcase what you got, the talent that we have. It's a whole lot. You can sing, you can dance, you can rap, you can write. It doesn't matter. You know what time it is? Put your hands in the sky and wave them side to side. Every foot alive. It's Talented Thursday with Kimberly Eichelle. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. Let's go, y'all. Y'all ready? Let me hear the drum beats out there. Put the drums in the comments. Up next, here they are, y'all. None other than NSeason. Hey, hey.
Hi.
Hi, NSeason. Welcome. Tonight we have Jade, Justin, and Myron in the building. Yes, welcome to Town Thursdays.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to have you all here tonight. And I just want everyone that's watching to know I just really got a few minutes to talk with you all before the show started. And I want you to know that this group has to be living what they're singing about because they come across with such warm spirits. So tell me, you all have been singing together how long now?
The group's been together for about 12, 13 years. Throughout the years, we've had a couple of people rotate out of the group. So within the last, 7 years or so, I've had the privilege to have my siblings to join the group with me and sing along with me. Something I've been training them to do their whole lives.
There you go. What you gotta say, Jade?
So nice.
If you haven't picked it up by now, I'm the big brother out of everybody.
I knew that. I just knew that you were the big brother, but I think Jade kind of runs the show. The sister over there.
That's what I'm saying to tell him.
Yeah, we used to let her think that.
No, we didn't.
I still do. Don't let them fool you.
Right. I love that you all have that family dynamic. And like I said, you can feel the warmth that comes from you. So I'm excited, to dig in a little deeper and find out more about what makes NSeason. So I'm going to start probably here. Who sings which parts? Like Jade, are you a soprano or alto? Are you able to sing both parts? Or all three parts? Let me ask you that.
I'm what you call a floater. So I could sing all three parts. Like sometimes mine would have me sing soprano if needed, alto, and just all over. But I'm able to do it because I always like to sing different parts. That was just always me.
Yes, see, Jade, you like me. I'm a floater too, and I love it. It's so much fun, right? It's like wherever you need me, I'm gonna go.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
So
go ahead, Myron.
I would say all of us flow. All of us go in between parts. So mostly I sing tenor, but I'll drop down the bass sometimes. Myron will go all over whatever parts. It's whatever the song requires and
whatever the song calls for. And then you all speaking voice, it's like beautiful. It's rich, so I can tell that you're singers. All of you, your voices are just like commanding. Jade has that smooth little raspiness to her tone. I hear the deepness and, inflections in Justin's voice. And of course, Myron, who I got to talk to a little earlier on, has a great voice as well. So I know you all can put it together. Absolutely. We got some comments over here. I have Nabel Davis. This is a good friend of mine out of Tacoma, Washington. He's watching tonight, you all. He is a musician as well as a producer. So I am so excited that he tunes in week after week. So thank you for watching, Nabel.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Nabel.
Yes, he said, good evening, family. And then we have Nari Purple Dove Williams. Good evening, Nari. Thank you so much for watching.
What's up, Nari?
Hey, girl.
All right.
Right there.
Got some support and some love in the room. That's what we're talking about. So listen, I'll put it this way. You all grew up, of course, in a musical household. That was going to be my question. But now that I know that you all are family for sure, there had to be music throughout your home. Tell me what it was like growing up together and how you all started putting music together.
You know what? This is going to be interesting to hear. And the reason I say that, like I said, I'm the oldest. And there's a what age difference? 11-year age difference between
12.
No,
12 years.
12 years. Okay, 12-year age difference, and then 13 between me and my sister. So their experience is going to be different from mine. Let them respond first to hear what they're going to say.
Okay. Justin.
I'll start off. So we get our singing from our mother. So growing up for me, how I first started singing, I was actually really young. And so there was a time where Myron just so happened to babysit me.
Okay.
And so I'm just a little girl playing with my toys. And he calls me into the other room. He's like, sing this part. And I'm like, okay. So I sing it. So you know how when your older sibling bribes you to do it again, he's like, if you do it again, I'll give you something.
Uh-huh.
That's what he did.
The lie she tells.
He don't remember.
Actually, that's pretty factual. That's pretty factual.
Do not let these two lie to you like that. I didn't have nothing to bribe them with.
Yeah. Well, I was a kid, so probably. So I ended up doing it, and I'm just like, okay, can I go back to my room now? Without me realizing it, he ends up telling people, my baby sister can sing. My baby sister can sing. My baby sister can sing. So then, like, the next thing I know, I think I go back into the kitchen for whatever reason. There was like a group of people that wanted to hear me sing, and I'm just like. So growing up, there would be moments where he would just be like, hey, do this part. So then I would do it. So that's how I was able. So you can say Myron played an influence in my singing today. So
yes.
that's my personal experience.
Nice. Justin, what about yourself?
So, I mean, we had a very similar upbringing. Obviously, Myron was our mother was our introduction to music. Our mother, our grandparents, uncles, they all sing. So that was our introduction to music. Myron was just the one that was like, hey, come do this. He's the one that,
So Myron, you were the one that was kind of influencing everybody. You say, I'm about to put a band together, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on. You guys had your chance to speak. It's my turn now. Were you done? I'll let you finish if you weren't done.
I wasn't done. Thank you.
Go ahead.
So I could say Myron was the influence that got us started. And from that, we've all had just a love for music. Growing up in the house, it wasn't hard because, like I said, our family sings, so it's not like we had to stunt our growth as singers. If anything, was encouraged. So that's our experience. That's my experience, I should say.
Gotcha. All right, big brother.
It was just very heartwarming to hear those stories and hear them mention my name.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, thanks for coming, you guys.
Similar experience, but just a different generation for me. Because like I said, I'm older. So I, like my brother and my sister mentioned, our family sings. My mother sings, grandparents. I used to go to rehearsals with my mother every week or whenever they have rehearsals, and I'm just a little kid sitting on the floor playing with my toys, but I'm picking up on the songs. I'm learning all the parts and harmonizing with everybody else. And I remember there would be times where they would be in rehearsal and a certain section would sing the part wrong. I know it, and I'm trying to correct them. So I went through all that. Just like they mentioned, our uncles and aunts, they sing. So we would have family gatherings and just sit around like at Thanksgiving, once everybody's done, finished eating, we would just bust out in song and just sing until we ran out of songs to sing, basically.
Yeah. And it's nothing like singing with your family because it's just like automatic. I was sharing with Myron earlier that I come from a big family. And it is so beautiful when you're able to get together and somebody will start singing and somebody jumps in. You don't have to have a rehearsal, really, unless you're doing something special. But, you just know how each other's voices flow together. So such a beautiful thing. Okay. I hear you all. Now I have Ferris, who is watching from Stellar Entertainment. He said, Myron produced my first song. Tell me a little about that. He said it was called The First Day of My Life.
First day of my life, yes. Still Entertainment, brother Theris Coates. That's the gentleman that left the comment. Thank you, brother Coates, for he's the one that connected us with you.
Yes.
So I just want to shout out to him. Thank you so much for this opportunity. But he came to me with a song. I think it was around 2006. And he was like, "Hey, brother Myron, I have a song. I have an idea of what the melody wants, how I want it to sound. Can you do something with this?" Sure. So he wanted two versions of the song, if I'm not mistaken. He wanted two versions, one for like a congregational style, one more of an ensemble style. So I had two versions of the song, and it just came together, and he loved it. He loved it. This is the first day of our lives, I believe. That's how it went.
Beautiful. Awesome. So you all are from Antioch, California, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All righty. So West Coast. Tell me a little about your city. So I've never been to Antioch, and those that are watching, some may have never been. What is something that we must experience when coming to Antioch, whether it's a restaurant or a church or something? All of y'all have mics ready to go, so it must be something. What is it?
There you go. Say it one more time.
Experience us.
Say it.
Experience us.
And I'll say it too.
know that's right. Yes, they said experience us. So if you're ever in Antioch, you better go look up NSeason, okay? Because they said you want to experience us. What would that experience be like?
Exactly what you're seeing right now. We like to show our personalities on stage, just like when we're getting interviews. So we're truly authentic. What you see is what you're going to get, and you're also going to get uplifted spiritually in song. We definitely allow the Holy Spirit to move us when we're ministering to those who are in front of. It doesn't matter who and how many people we're in front of. It could be 10, it could be 10,000. You're going to get the same experience because everybody needs the opportunity to connect with God. That's where we come in at.
Yes, indeed. All right, NSeason. I hear you all over there. I hear you talking good. Now listen, acapella groups, they started becoming popular again over the last few decades, right? With or the last decade or so, a little over a decade, I should say, with groups such as Pentatonics, movies such as Pitch Perfect. I see them now in the high schools again, in the colleges and things like that. And one of my favorite groups would have been, I listened to them when I was growing up, was Take Six, right? Take Six is an amazing group,
Yes.
That was one of the, at that time, cassette tapes. Okay, I'm telling my age, but I had a cassette tape that I would just play over and over, with Take Six. And they had so many beautiful songs. So tell me, what were your thoughts behind starting an a cappella group?
I was gonna say we grew up with acapella music, so the group our mom used to sing in is an acapella group. A group he used to sing in acapella group. So the churches we grew up at, all acapella music, so it was second nature.
Beautiful. I love that. So your name NSeason, I read, is inspired by the scripture 2 Timothy 4:2, which says, "Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine." So why did this particular passage speak to you, or was somebody already studying this? How did you all come up with NSeason?
So funny story. I don't think they're aware of this story. So this may be the first time they're hearing this as well. If not, just pretend first time. So as I mentioned,
he said pretend. I know that's right, Myron. Act excited.
So as I mentioned earlier, we had a few other members in the group prior to them joining the group. So one of the members of the group, a lady by the name of Monty Gregg, she actually came up with the name NSeason. But as we were trying to come up with the name for the group, everybody just throwing out their ideas, and I have to tell the stories. I think it's funny.
Yes,
Now,
please.
now, Auntie, she's a white lady.
Okay.
Everybody in the group was black. She came up with a joke. She said, well, why don't we just call ourselves What Happened?
Oh, wow.
If you look down the line, you see all black folks and then you see a white lady. It's like, what happened?
What happened? Wow.
It was a funny joke. That was something we rolled with for a while.
Yeah.
But like I said, she was the one that came up with the name NSeason, and we actually used to spell it NSeason.
Okay.
And just looking at the scripture that it came from, it's like, wow, like that's exactly what we do with our music. So it was actually God put it upon her heart to suggest that name. And Monty, if you're listening, if you're watching, thank you again. I hope you're doing well wherever you may be.
We love you, Monty.
Wow, I had no idea.
What?
Oh my God.
Hey, look, Justin said earlier he was going to Broadway. Y'all on your way. I'm telling you. Look, I do my mom sometimes. She does funny things with me or my brother, and I'll be like, and scene. Y'all done. They did good. All right, let's jump over to the comments. I have, let's see, Nari. I'm going to go back to her. She said, congratulations, go team. So she's definitely proud of you all, or Nari is proud of you all for sure. I have Kim McGee watching from Washington. She said, hello, Kim.
Hello.
Yes. I have, Greg. He is clapping it up out there. Yes, indeed. Keep clapping it up for sure.
Greg? No, maybe.
Okay.
Get somebody to know.
Greg. Greg. All right.
I got him out. He's from Las Vegas as well. Neville said, yes, it doesn't matter the crowd size. Always give it your all. And this is definitely Neville as well, like you all said, but he can piggyback off of that because he did so many shows and events and things in Washington, and is still doing a number of things in music. And it's correct. When God is on the inside and he's giving you a gift, whether it's one person or a million people, you want to give your all because you don't know who you're going to touch, who you're going to reach, or who needs what's inside of you that night or day when you're performing or ministering, as we say in the gospel arena. So thank you for that, Neville, for piggybacking off of that. He's laughing at you all. He said, too funny. Yes, they are funny. From the moment I met them, they have had me laughing. So I have been enjoying myself for sure. Katrina Whitehurst, who is also an artist. She's a singer. She's watching. She said, hey, y'all, we got girl. And Tanisha Brown is clapping it up and showing love out there. So thank you for watching. Tanisha Brown.
Can I say something to her real quick?
Absolutely.
Hey, baby.
Aww.
That's my
Hi, hey, girl. Thank you for sharing your husband with us tonight. We can learn a lot about NSeason. I have Jay Spate, who is a musician from Las Vegas, watching. Hello to Jay Spate. Yes, indeed. He keeps the beat. And Tanisha is waving back at you. She's saying, hey. Yes, indeed. So thank you all so much. Tell me, what is a typical, because y'all funny, first of all. Now, I used to sing with my brother in a group, right? And we would get to rehearsals, and Eric is like the comedian. People were like, your brother is crazy. I'm like, I know. So he would come to rehearsal and kind of, give rehearsals. We'd be laughing basically almost the whole time. So we finally had to say, yo, Eric, we got to get this song done. So tell me, what are rehearsals like for you all when you come together? Is it like stern? Or
exactly said. Somebody's always acting up. Someone's always acting up. But when it's time for business. But
after a while,
somebody's always acting up.
We act up again,
So it's slow. Ebbs and flows.
We can't ever get nothing done
because someone's always acting up.
How we even perform on stage the way we do, because they don't act right.
Because
Someone's always acting up.
someone who should remain nameless, Myron, is always acting up, Myron.
Oh,
He should remain nameless, Myron. But
Myron, they saying it's you. They saying it's you.
Why are they dumping all these lies on me today, Kim? You know what? No, you're gonna have to have me come back. Just let me do it by myself.
You want to come back solo?
oh yeah, because 2 people out of the 3 are lying.
Oh my goodness, too funny. You all are comical. So listen, you began performing some years ago. It's been about 13 years or so that you all have been together. So I want to know how your musical stylings have changed over the years and how you've managed to keep up with fresh ways to present the acapella sound. So how have you grown over the years and how have you kept up with keeping things fresh?
One of the things I would say we would do, or that I would do as a director, I allow people to put in their creative input. Justin has a background in classical music. He's classically trained.
Nice.
Jade mentioned to you, she grew up in the church singing just like myself. We have Anisha. She's not able to make it with us today, but she has a background in hip hop and dance. And then our other Daryl Barnes, he's the OG of the group. So, he comes through with that OG flair. And we just put everything together, and that just kind of creates our sound. And just keeping the ear to the streets, if you will, with the change in music, and even in the gospel realm, there's been a shift. You definitely have to stay relevant to it. So, for example, when we started off, we would do like congregationals or hymnals, if you will. And we would add our own little touch to it, and then we would start writing, or we would take something off the radio and add our own little style to it. Naturally we would have to, because most of those songs have instrumentation. And with us being a group, you have to be creative, because there could be songs that can have a long break before the next set of words come through.
Very true.
Get creative. You have to stay creative and keep your crowd engaged. So, like I said, with everyone having a different background, it just makes for a beautiful experience when we're on stage.
Nice. I really do like that there are so many levels to you all, and shout out to your members who were unable to be with us tonight, but just a blending of everyone coming together and offering the experience that each of you have learned and developed over the years. So I'm sure it's great to see you all performing. Now, when you sing a cappella, your notes and your blends definitely are on point. They have to be on point, right? So there aren't any instruments or anything to give you any notes. And it's a lot of retention, because you have to remember, where does my note go? So how did you all begin perfecting your sound?
I think it just goes back to what Justin said earlier. For us growing up in the church, in singing a cappella music, it just became second nature to us. So rehearsing, having that practice and just doing it again and again, it made it easier. Now there are some songs where we're just like, okay, we got to go over this again, make sure that part is right. But I feel like the more we practice, the easier it became for us.
Nice.
Yeah, I would say, just to piggyback off what Jade was saying, like she said, it was second nature for us, but the rehearsals more so for us to be cohesive when we're on stage, because I trust that they're going to know the music. I don't know at all, because they're that talented. But at the same time, we need to be able to come together and be cohesive and know where to take our breaths, make sure the timing is right. Okay, you're going to do this right here. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, counter medley, whatever the case is. So it definitely is important for us to come together and just bring all that stuff together. But just like she said, it was a cappella second nature for us.
Yes, indeed. You know, a lot of times as singers, people don't realize that everything is engaged at the time, right? They think it's just your vocal cords and you just making this sound, but we're literally thinking what's next, you know. Or if you're performing as a performer, you're not just going to stand there as people sometimes do and not move. There's movement, there's sometimes choreography. You know, there are so many things that go into making a great sound and a great group. So kudos to you guys on your sound and making things wonderful. With that being said, in season, can you all sing something for our viewers that are watching?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do something. We've come to worship you, praise your name. We've come to worship you, praise your name. We've come to praise you. We've come to praise you. We've come to praise you, praise your name. We've come to praise you. We've come to praise you. We've come to praise you, praise your name. We've come to worship you, praise your name. We've come to worship you, praise your name.
Yes, in season. I
Thank you.
really enjoyed that. Yes, indeed. Is that an original song? I don't think I've heard it before.
Reginald.
It is.
Yes. Okay. Who wrote the song? Myron, the songwriter. Yes, indeed. The composer. I love it. You all have a beautiful sound, very pretty, very full, very rich, very mindful. Ain't that what they say now on TikTok? Very mindful. Yeah.
Don't say that. I hate it.
Beautiful, beautiful. You got some claps up there, you know. And
Thank
Katrina said, y'all better sing. Y'all better sing.
Thank you. Thank
Katrina.
you.
Yes. And Roz Coates is watching. She is clapping it
Raj,
up.
what's up,
Join
Raj?
us
How you doing? That's
well.
family right there too. Shout out to Raj
Awesome.
Coach. She's a
Yes.
singer. She's a singer also. Kenta.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yes. Well, thank you for watching, Roz. And Navelle is saying, yes, yes, yes. Sounds like one, which is
Thank
important.
you.
Y'all know that blending is something else. You gotta be
Yeah.
able to blend.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And Rochelle Coates is also
Hey,
watching, showing love.
That's my
Yes.
best friend right there. What's up, Roro?
Oh, sweet. Hello. Thank you for watching and sending love. And then also Patricia Daly. Loved
Mom.
it.
Hey, Mama.
Hi, Mom. Hello. Thank you for sharing your beautiful children with us. Indeed. Yes, indeed. In season, you all have such beautiful spirits, like I said, and a beautiful sound to match. So let's just go a little deeper into these questions. And of course, you know, if anybody thinks of anything that I may not have touched on, y'all make sure y'all tell me, okay?
Wonderful job.
You are.
A great
We are
job.
having a great time.
Thank you. I'm having a great time as well. Thank you so much. I have Estella watching from Washington State as well. She's an artist. She's saying hello. And Rochelle shouted you back. She said, hey. Yes, indeed. All right. So we talked about some of the places where you all have performed, like Juneteenth events, churches, weddings, and other places. Tell me what's been one of your most memorable performances and why. And that's going to go to each of you because it could be different for each one of you.
We're gonna start with the baby of the group.
Of course, they would do me like this. Most memorable performance. Ooh, I would have to say Juneteenth because for me, I've never performed at a Juneteenth period as many times as I've been in the past. I've never had like the opportunity to perform. So to be able to have that opportunity to perform and with in season, it was a great feeling.
I love it. Great. Justin?
So I would say my most memorable performance with the group was probably down in Phoenix. So we went to Phoenix for, what would you call it? A concert, which we were featured. And that was most memorable for me because it was the most interesting from that 12-hour drive.
Okay. I'm like, tell the story, Justin. I'm pulling it out of you. Go on and tell me why.
That 15-hour drive to the 3-hour rehearsal prior to
Wow.
to learning a song the day of.
What song?
What
Song.
Oh. Okay.
Myron forgot, but then he said, "Oh."
Yeah, no, not one of ours. And yeah, it was just a long day, but it was fun. We had a good time, but that was I would say that's the most memorable.
Yeah, it was a lot of things that took place. So he's like, I remember that one for sure.
It was a lot that took place.
And Myron, what about for yourself?
For me, it will probably be the performance right before that when we sang at the Reseda Church of Christ in Reseda, California.
Okay.
Reason that was memorable for me, there was only 4 of us available to sing at that time, but the way we executed our songs, you would think there was a full choir up there. We just brought the energy, our sound was on point, everything just flowed nicely. And the response that we received from the crowd was it was amazing. I mean, I had people come up to me talking about, wow, you guys did that with 4 people, so that was just a testament to how talented these guys are. And I mentioned it before, I always say, I hold them to a high standard because they are professionals. So that was definitely one that stood out for me.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Oh, stop it.
So sweet.
Wow.
I'm gonna turn your mics off.
So nice.
Oh, stop
Brother,
it.
we love you too.
Turn the mics off. Now, Myron,
We almost done.
we got just a little ways to go, but I'm having a good time. I am having a good time for sure.
And just to piggyback a little bit off of what Myron's saying, that's also like another one of my favorite performances. The reason being, I don't know if you guys realize this, but while we were singing, there was a little girl in the background and she had her microphone on and she was singing with us.
Oh, I did not notice that.
No, really?
It was like during our song service in one of the songs we were singing, and it's actually in the video too. It was in My Heart. And so at one point, as we were singing the song, I noticed that there was a little girl. I think she might have been on the praise team already. She just happened to have the microphone and she just started singing. If you go back and listen to it like towards the very end, you can kind of hear her a bit. But that
Okay.
Didn't know that.
Wow, that's sweet. And
Oh,
those
y'all.
those are things that are definitely memorable. I remember there's a song, and I'm not gonna name this song, but there's a song that's not my favorite song, but someone asked me to sing it for praise and worship one time, and I'm like, okay, But as I began to sing that song, there was a little girl in the crowd, like Jade was saying, and she just began to worship and cry. And so God showed me, girl, you might not like the song, but this song was for somebody today, you know? And so those types of things are definitely memorable. When we hear God's voice and we are obedient, you will see lives that are touched, which is, I'm sure, why you all developed your group. You know, one thing that I asked you all about was what did you enjoy doing? What types of things, you know, and performances have you done? And you spoke about reaching out to your community and being a part of the community and making a difference there. Tell me why that's important to you all as well.
Sorry. Because Jesus didn't come to seek to save us. We are already saved. He came to seek and save the lost. So that's who we're trying to reach out to. And like you said, we have no idea who our music is going to touch, what it's going to do for somebody else. This could be your introduction to Christ.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, we are like we said, this is a ministry. Our job is to reach out and touch people. So it's important for us to be in the community just because, again, not everybody knows God.
That's right.
Not everybody has had the chance to experience him. So being out in the community, you know, that's what we're here to do, here to minister, here to teach, here to, you know, give God the praise.
And I wanted to touch on what you were saying just a few moments ago, Kim. When it comes to doing a song that you don't want to sing, but you do it, that's when you understand the ministry.
Yes.
You understand that it's not about you. There has been so many times, so many songs that I did not want to sing. I don't like I do not like singing those songs. You gotta understand. But, like you said, it's not about me. In that moment, it's not about. Okay, we have a gift. Gifts are meant to be given, not to be held on to. So therefore, if there's a song like we would sing a part of the be a part of the same praise team at church as well, and there's some songs that I don't care about singing, but I'm going to sing it and I'm going to give it 110%.
Absolutely.
You will never know that I do not like those songs by what I do on stage because it's not about me at that moment.
Right.
And it's same thing just with the ministry as a whole. I mean, there's times where I've wanted to give up. I've wanted to quit. And I'm just tired. Yeah. You know, things aren't going well. You know, there's a period of time where almost half of the group quit. So now I'm in a rebuilding stage, and I should just stop. I should just give up. But I don't, because I know there's somebody out there that needs to hear what we have to say.
Absolutely.
So self aside and just think about bringing, just like my brother said, it's about those that are in the world that we're trying to reach. So
Yes. And that is so very true. You actually jumped into my next question, Myron, because I was going to say, you know, you've been doing this for so long, and anything that we have been doing well, you know, there's always going to be a wrench thrown into it, you know, some type of hurdle that we have to overcome. So, you know, like you said, people leaving, people coming, trying to keep things together. I just believe that you all are passionate about what you do, and that makes a difference as well. When you're passionate about something, it makes a huge difference. I was talking about that recently, and I did a video, and in it I was saying, you know, when you are passionate about your gift or what it is that you love, you'll do it for free. You know, I'm like, what's that one thing you would do for free? And I said, for me, it's something like talented television. I am not getting big bucks from doing this, but I love what I do. And I love meeting people like you and, you know, artists like you, and sharing your story with others. And so I see the passion that you all have, even between, you know, the humor and the laughter. I know that when it's time to come together and buckle down, like you said, it's like, okay, let's get to business. who are we assigned to reach today, and that's what makes a difference. So thank you all, just for sharing your gifts with not only me, but the world, so thank you all.
Yes, definitely. And just like you, we'll sing for free also, but not all the time. So if you're thinking about
say it again, Myron.
Not all the time, though. All right, we put in a lot.
Us for free now.
All right, there's certain things we'll do pro bono out there, TV land. But yeah,
yes, but it has to be the right situation and circumstance for sure.
Yes,
indeed. I totally get it, and I believe that I may have said that in my video. It's something that I do, but I don't want to keep doing it. You get what I'm saying? I mean, there are times when, of course, we'll be a blessing to others, but the Bible tells us that our gifts will make room for us. You know what I'm saying? And so I believe, just like people who have created social media platforms and people who sell their designs and all of those things, my gift is this, artistry, entertainment. And so, of course, I would like to be appreciated as well as you all too. So let me tell you all, unless you don't have a dime to your name, y'all book NSeason, okay? If they need to do something for you just for ministry, that's one thing. But if you can book them through Stellar Entertainment, okay? Thank you. Shout out to Theris again for connecting us. I have Keita Williams, who is also an actress and singer, watching from the Las Vegas area. She said, "Hey, sis." So, hey, Keita. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Katrina said, "Say that again. So many songs I don't like, but it's not about me." Amen.
Man.
Amen. And Nabel said, "Yes, if it was all about just the money, I would have taken my sign down a long time ago." Hello.
Listen.
Say that again, Nabel. For the folks in the back, we would have taken it down a long time ago, And then let's see, we have Theris. He said, "A workman is worthy of his pay." Say it again. Absolutely. I said it's one thing, again, to be in need, and we can be a blessing, and we know that someone is in need. But if you have it in your pockets and you know that these people are worthy, which they are, and that we are worthy, please sow back, sow into good ground. You could tell that they good ground, okay? So I want you all to get booked and busy.
Thank you. And just one thing I wanted to mention. I meant to say this earlier. It's about being passionate about what we do, but it's also about just our love for God.
Absolutely.
And it's just obedience. He tells us to go out into the world and make disciples. So at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do: go out and make disciples.
Yes, indeed. Justin, the preacher of the group, huh? I'm trying to figure out if
I know. I'm sitting there listening to him tonight, like, wow, my brother's really bringing it today. Okay,
Justin, it's all in.
I know my Bible.
He might have to be our new spokesperson moving forward. I'm liking what I'm hearing, Justin.
Okay, you don't like it.
Not in front of camp, guys.
Family.
Yes, indeed. Family, indeed. So I wanted to talk about your personalities, but I already see them shining through. I didn't know how many of your members would be able to be here, but I'm going to ask you all of y'all are funny, but who is the funniest? Who always got something that's going, y'all crack the mic at the same time.
Barnes.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Barnes.
Daryl Barnes. See, one of the members today.
Yeah.
You think we funny? Barnes.
He will cut up
just out of nowhere.
And we'll be laughing for 5 minutes.
Right.
Ever.
So can I tell you a story, Kim, about Barnes?
Absolutely. Yes.
So, we used to worship at the same congregation together. And him and I, we were sitting next to each other in the front row. Barnes would cut up so much during worship service that I had to stop sitting by him.
Yeah.
He's just one of those dudes. He could find anything and just make it funny. Like he's Yeah. He's a
Too
comedian of the group.
funny.
So, yeah, I can't sit next to any more Barnes. You know that. I love
See,
you.
I told you all about my brother Eric, right? So that's Eric. I cannot sit by him in church because he gonna find something, and we
Right.
gonna be cracking up. And sometimes I can't hold it, y'all. So I just gotta put my head down, you know.
Right quick.
It just
Just do that silent prayer. Just
Yes, exactly. Silent prayer for sure. Let me see. So this is another question about personalities or things that people bring to the group. Who is the composer? So you've been rehearsing this same song, and then all of a sudden they bring something creative or new to add to it. Y'all been singing it forever, and then it's like, I heard this in the song, and now it's a part of it. Who is someone that's the composer?
Barnes.
Barnes again?
He will. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll say Barnes.
I write all the music, all of our original stuff. But if there's something that we've done for a long time, if it's an original or even something cover,
Mhm.
he'll. I mentioned he's the OG of the group, and he'll bring that OG spin to it.
Right.
That's what he's talking about. Like he's real good at that. Really good at that. He'll come up with a remix, be like, "Hey, I was riding in my car, and then I heard this bass line, and he'll just start singing it for me." I'll be like, "Yeah, I like that." Yeah, so that's definitely Barnes.
All right, all right. And who is the one that keeps the beat? So who's gonna keep y'all on beat? Whatever you singing,
That's
they're
me.
they're the human drummer. That's you,
That's
Myron?
Yeah,
that's
that's
absolutely
him. That's him.
yeah.
Okay.
absolutely him.
And so I sing bass and I do vocal percussions as well. But even if I'm so of course the bass and the percussions, that's going to keep the timing throughout the song. But even if I'm not,
He'll
I got my snap.
That snap.
And you can hear from one end of the room to the other. I have the loudest snap in the world.
Wow.
He does.
He's not
I never
wrong.
been tripped off of that until just now. Yes, he does.
He's not wrong.
Oh
at
my
all.
gosh, it's almost obnoxious.
Oh my goodness. And Jade, he's not wrong. He's not.
Not.
I never tripped off of that until just now. That is funny. It
That
is.
too funny. So funny. Tell me how being a part of this group has truly been a blessing to your life. Jade, tell me how it's been a blessing for you.
So the fact that for me, I would have to say when I tell my friends, like, hey, I have a performance coming up, I want you guys to come. And the fact that they're able to come and see a different part of me, I think that blessed me because it's like, it's not every day. Like they know I sing, but it's not every day that they get to see another element of me. So whenever, not just with my friends or with anybody who I've known for so long, when they get to see another element of me, I think that's one of the biggest blessings because it's like, wow, like
Yeah.
I'm glad that blessed you.
Yes, indeed. Justin.
I have two.
Okay.
Like my sister said, the people that you reach. You like we said earlier, we never know how our music is going to impact somebody else or what it is somebody else is going through. That's going to be what we're going to say. That's going to be uplifting. So that's number one. Number two, I don't even want to say this because I know how you guys are going to act. Number two is I love just singing with my siblings. It's not growing up. That was probably my most fond memory is singing with my family.
That's
So
being
able.
They want to
is-
react on the inside, Justin. I'm
No, they-
reacting over here. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I can see it. I already know. So I'm like, I don't even want to say this because they're going to act up. But no, that's probably my favorite thing about being in this group is being able to sing with my siblings.
Oh, that's sweet. I love it. And Myron, what's the blessing for you?
I second what they said, obviously, but for me, the blessing is just I love singing acapella music. I love acapella music. I love to sing, but I love to sing acapella music, and I get to do it with people that love to sing acapella music as well. and they're good at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's a blessing in and of itself.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I'm like, yes, it is. Somebody singing with you that can really hold their own note down. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, 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 yes. But also on another level for me, I get my music out there.
Mm,
If it's through recording or if it's on stage.
right.
I've been doing music as long as I can remember. I've been writing since I was, I think, 13 years old. Now, not all my music was good back then, but I was doing it.
You were
So
doing it.
yeah, this is something I've been doing for a very long time. And so the fact that I have a platform to be able to put my music out there and encourage people, like you said, this is one of those things that I'll do for free. And
Yeah.
I've done it for free for a long time. So the fact that I have the platform of NSeason to release my music and then do it with people that I love and that love to do it as well, it's a blessing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, he don't mean for free now, y'all, because you have to book them through Stellar Entertainment. Okay.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. So to each of you, just briefly, what piece of advice would you give to someone who wants to start an a cappella group? What's an important part, of an important, let me see, tool that you must have in your vocal kits to be a part or to start, let me say, an a cappella group?
So if I'm going to be totally transparent, don't.
Don't. I wasn't expecting that answer, Myron.
I bet. Let it be God led. So if God didn't lead you to do it, don't do it.
Yes.
Now, if God put it on your heart, everything's going to fall into place. I
Mm,
promise. You have to put him in the forefront in everything that you do. So keep that in mind. You may have the desire to do it, but don't move too quickly. Don't move on your own time. Move on God's time. Stay in prayer about it.
mhm.
Write things out. How do you want it to look? How many people do you want in the group? Do you want all men? Do you want all female group? Do you want a co-ed? What type of music do it? Like really plan this out. And I'm not going to say I did that. I'm not going to lie to you and say that. These are things that I've learned over the years. So I appreciate that question because I haven't been able to share this with anybody before. But keep God first and move on his time. And I promise you everything else is going to fall into place. Stay in prayer, constant prayer about it. Even when you start your group, stay in constant prayer. Ask for God's covering to remain upon you, especially when you go out there to minister into the world. Keep him in the forefront of everything that you're doing.
That's good. That's good. Do you all have anything to add to that or no?
Absolutely not. He took it.
No. I can talk about technicalities in the music, but I mean, at the end of the day, it umbrellas under that.
Yeah.
Keep God first.
Keep God
No.
first. Yes, indeed. So when someone encounters NSeason, what will they leave with? Once they hear you all, when they walk away, they will remember what? Or what do you hope that they remember?
That's a good question.
Honestly, I hope it's more of I hope they walk away feeling. Oh, sorry. I hope they walk away feeling loved because this is who we are. Like what you're seeing is legitimately how we are all times, and we embrace other people in that same way. So, yeah, the music is fine, the music is good, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure you feel that I want to make sure that you know that you are loved.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yes.
Just piggybacking off of that, kind of like what we said earlier, our authenticity, because that's important as well. You know, whenever we get done performing and we get to like talk to the people, I want them to like feel our authenticity because it's one way to be on stage, but it's another way to be with the people. You know, so I definitely want people to understand that, you know, like he said, we welcome you with open arms, with love and things like that.
And that's exactly what I was going to say as well, Jade. I want the people to feel like they're a part of our family and we're a part of their family. Just like Jade said, what you see on stage is what you're going to get off stage also. And so I find it very important when we get off stage for the group to understand that that's where the ministry really begins.
That's good, Myron.
They're entertaining. We can do that all day. Shoot, I mean, Luther Vandross entertained, but did he minister? When he got off stage, what did he do? He went to his dressing room and he changed his clothes and he chilled out. What do? We go to the back of that sanctuary. We're standing at our table with our music and we're interacting with the crowd. Even if they don't buy our music, if they don't buy our products, whatever it is, we're still going to interact and engage. We're going to take pictures. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. We're going to pray for people, whatever it is. That's where the real ministry begins.
That's good. Good answers. Great answers. Thank you all for being here tonight. You all have a project that you released called Can't Stop It. So I want to make sure that people are picking that up, streaming your music for sure. And tell me where the viewers and the listeners can find you all.
So you can find us on our website. It's under construction right now, but if you were to go to www.nseasonmusic.com, you can go there. You can find our project Can't Stop It, like you mentioned. Our music video is on there as well.
It's also on YouTube and on Spotify. And for those of you who have Instagram, you guys can follow us at NSeason Music. And we also have a Facebook in season. And yeah, that's where you'll be able to find it.
And it's spelled just like on my shirt. In season.
The letter N season.
And then season. That's how you're going to look us up. Yeah, and just like Jay said, we're on all the major digital platforms. You can download us, stream us, YouTube Music,
Spotify.
Apple Music, Spotify, everything. You can find us on all those platforms.
Yes. Also, Theris is saying to make sure that you all know you can find them on Stellar.
That's right.
STLR Entertainment. That's right. That's right. If you all want to bring NSeason to your church, your event, make sure that you book them through Stellar Entertainment. Yes, indeed. Well, it has been such a blessing to have you all here tonight. I hope you all had a good time.
No.
All right. That's how I feel. It has been over an hour and I can't even believe it.
10 minutes.
I know, right? It's only been 30 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it's been such a blessing having you all here tonight. It's been a pleasure having you for sure. Just your personalities that shine through. You each are your own individual, but you can also see the cohesiveness of family and love. And that is what we need today. There's a song that says, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And you all are giving that. So thank you for being a part of Talented Thursdays.
Thank you for
having us.
Yes, I'm looking forward to big things from you all. And if anyone who's watching is interested in being a part of Talented Thursdays, if you're interested in being on the show, make sure that you email me at talentedtelevision@gmail.com. Come on in, bring a friend, come on in and talk with me. We have a good time, right, y'all?
Yes, we did.
Great time. Great time.
I hope I ain't come across as scary. You know, sometimes people are afraid to go ahead and send their information in, but they shouldn't be scared, huh?
No, not at all. Let me tell you guys, if you guys are watching and you're considering coming on the show, just pull the trigger and go ahead and do so. Kim has been wonderful. We were communicating up until this point. She did forget to, ask me to do
that.
But she is wonderful. She is a professional. She's gonna hold it down for you. You guys just go ahead and hit her up.
Do it.
Just do it.
Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Let me ask this last question. I don't know if you all have another song on your hearts or not, but if so, do you? Let me ask that first. Is there another song that you all could do for me?
We might be able to touch on a little something.
Do a little something.
Okay, before we go, let me see. I have one comment that just came in. Navelle said, great show, family. Thank you, Navelle. We enjoyed you all so much. Great show to end season for sure. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to get it together. Again, for those of you who are watching, this was in season. This is a family group who is truly a blessing out of California, West Coast, getting some love on tonight. We appreciate them. Katrina said, I'm the best host ever. That's why I love her.
Yes,
I'm so grateful. She was on the show as well. Such a beautiful artist. She has a beautiful spirit as well. So y'all check out Katrina Whitehurst too, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all
Katrina,
ready to
go
say
social media page and join us.
there you go. That's it. He said, go connect, Katrina, connect. More comments coming in. Greg said, great time and spirits. Stay blessed. Yes, indeed. Yes. Nari said, yes, just amazing. Great show. Keep being great. Keep being great, y'all. Yes, indeed. Best host. Thank you, Nari. I appreciate it for sure. God bless you all. Again, thank you for watching Talented Thursday. We will see you again next Thursday, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And now, without further ado, we have In Season that's taking us out of here. Let's go, y'all.
Bow down before the Lord, worship Him, oh, worship Him. Bow down before our God, enter in, oh, enter in. Consuming fire and sweet perfume, His awesome presence fills this room. This is holy ground, so come in and bow down.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, In Season. Thank you so much. You all have a blessed weekend going into Friday. What you call it, Justin? What you call it? What you call Thursday? Friday Junior. Yes. Friday Junior. The real Friday is tomorrow. Y'all enjoy, okay?
Thanks for having us. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.